In 1877, Edison patented a talking machine device replicating sound, and in 1887, a gramophone, which is a used flat rotating wax-coated disc, was created. In 1903, Reginald Fassenden, a local Canadian, invented the liquid barretter. It was the first audio device permitting the reception of wireless voice transmissions. In 1905, the Columbia Phonograph Company was created. In that year, more than 2 million machines and 170 million recordings were sold. Broadcasting permitted transmitted voices and music at greater distances to a large number of people, predating the development of radio. Due to patent fights and lawsuits in the first 2 decades, the broadcasting was delayed. Fear of control from foreign companies such as British Marconi, the U.S. forced combatants to merge. American Marconi, General Electric, American Telephone Company, or AT&T, and Westinghouse joined to create Radio Corporation of America, or RCA. RCA became a government-sanctioned monopoly but avoided government control. And by that, David Sarnoff made RCA's communications manager. By mid-1922, nearly 1 million radios are in homes. GD damaged the phonograph industry, and it made sales dip to 6 million in 1932. As of now, 14,952 broadcasting radio stations are in the U.S. today, including 4,766 AM radios and 6,542 FM radios, 3,644 non-communications FM are now joined by 838 low-power FM, or LPFM, radio.
Radio has prospered by changing the nature of its relationship with its audiences. Instead of being nationally oriented, broadcasting recognizable entertainment program formats, and being consumed primarily in the home with others around you, radio has become local, fragmented, specialized, personal, and mobile. Local advertisers are now able to promote on the radio because it is more affordable than being on television. Fragmentation is having many stations serving many areas, allowing radio to have the ability to specialize. This is when format radio was born. Stations highly specialized to a specific audience where they play a certain genre of music. Radio is also personal because instead of it being a family event, many now listen to it alone. Radio is mobile and we can listen to it at any time, anywhere. Today, about 2/3 of all traditional radio listening occurs away from home.
Sorry, TV. You cost too much.
Well, what about me? I can help you sell stuff.
Sorry, print. I can't change your content once you're published. I want to use the radio.
But why the radio?
Because it's small, portable, cheap to produce, and the content I release can be changed to meet specific demands.
Local time and national spots account for about 90% of billings, and network time makes up the rest. The cost of time is based on the ratings. Billings are the income earned from the sale of airtime, and ratings are the total available audience. The radio business is being altered by deregulation and changes to the rules of ownership. Before 1996, the FCC limited each person or company to 1 AM and 1 FM station, meaning one local person or company could have up to 2 stations. The FCC allowed up to 7 AM stations and 7 FM stations to one person or company nationally.
Oh, I am so powerful. Oh no! Not the Telecommunications Act of 1996!
Thanks to you, I can exist. I make it possible for one person or company to own up to 8 stations in one market, and I eliminated national limits.
There has been concern over conglomeration because multi-billion-dollar conglomerates don't usually take risks on new or different ideas. It's the independent labels that take the risks and think outside the box. Our entire culture listening to the same type of music is the risk we run when most of the world's influential recording is done by a few profit-oriented companies. If a band or artist is not immediately sure to be a success, they're not signed. This means that derivative artists and manufacturer groups are the majority and may one day be all there is.
You play such amazing music.
Well, I don't look good on TV, so I can't get signed to any major label.
MTV changed the recording industry by putting it back in business, but in exchange, TV took over radio. Concerts are more than music and fans now. They're multi-billion-dollar events made to look like MTV videos.
I'm just a regular old radio.
I'm just a plain old satellite.
Hey, satellite, I bet we could be even bigger and better if we converge.
Now that I'm here, one single network can provide different services to different affiliates.
Web radio exists in two forms.
I'm a traditional over-the-air station transmitting signals online. I just recreate my own broadcast.
I am also an over-the-air station transmitting signals online, but I include information like concert dates, artist biographical information, and song lyrics.
Radios were most popular because of how small and portable they were, but now smartphones and tablets are even smaller. Most smartphone and tablet listeners use social networking sites and free music links to sites like Spotify, Pandora, and Turntable. Convergence with computers and internet offers challenges and opportunities to radio and recording industries. Before the internet, recording companies would sign an artist, produce their music, promote it, and then fans would come and buy their music at the record store after seeing or hearing promotions.
Not anymore!
I can use the internet to produce, promote, and distribute on my own. Sucks for you, recording companies.
CDs have been replaced with downloading. There are two forms of downloading, industry-approved or peer-to-peer, otherwise known as P2P.